Okay, treatment of sludge. First, we will see what is meant by sludge. Sludge generally comes from primary sedimentation tank or primary settling tank and secondary settling tank. Secondary settling tank. That is actually wasted sludge. Wasted part. Okay. So the sludge basically consists of two components actually. Sludge is nothing but solids plus water. Solids plus water. Actually, these solids can be, again, you can split into two components actually. Fixed solids, volatile solids. So basically in sludge, actually, the sludgeization process will be like this. First, thickening. In thickening stage actually, because the sludge volume will be bulky actually. The bulky sludge, that means bulky means more volume. So that should be reduced actually. So for that purpose, thickening. In thickening process, water will be removed. Okay. The water will be separated. So that the volume of sludge can be reduced. And it can be handled easily. Means volume reduction is there, means so the next process, remaining process will become simple. Okay, so instead of handling 1000 meter cube of sludge, it is better to handle 400 meter cube of sludge, right? That's why the thickening process is required. So some methods are there, thickening process, actually gravity thickening, centrifugation, all those things. Okay, so we are not going into those details actually. So thickening means what? So reduction of volume. Okay, that means separation of water. That is thickening. So basically here we need to define the moisture content. Okay, so moisture content means here moisture content or water content. Moisture content equal to mass of water divided by mass of sludge. Similarly, solids content. Solids content equal to mass of solids divided by mass of sludge. You know, sludge consists of only water and solids. So obviously, moisture content plus solids content always moisture content plus solids content, always it will be equal to 1, because totally sludge consisting of only moisture and solids. Here you can see, so that's why moisture content and solids content becomes totally sum becomes 1 actually. So here thickening is one process. Here the dewatering, that means water will be removed. Okay, and one more process, sludge digestion process. Sludge digestion. So after thickening, actually we need to allow it for digestion. Okay, sludge digestion. It is actually anaerobic process. Anaerobic process. Okay, in this process the supernatant liquor. Basically, it is high BOD water. Basically, high BOD water will be separated. So, because of the separation of this liquor water, again, actually, moisture content will be reduced a lot. Okay, by separation. That means by separating supernatant liquor, okay, moisture content can be reduced. Okay, so how this supernatant liquor forms means, so in the digestion process, aerobically, okay, in digestion process, it takes around 4 months or 4.5 months. Okay, it takes about 4.5 months. Okay, in digestion process, the solids, I mean, supernatant liquor will be separated. And this actually, these whatever volatile solids are there, volatile solids will be reduced due to formation of methane and CO2. So methane and CO2 will be formed in the sludge digestion. Because of that, okay, volatile solids content will be reduced about 50-60%. Okay, so that's why the after removing this supernatant liquid, again volume reduces. Okay, so then after that, actually sludge drying will be there. Sludge drying, here also moisture content decreases and volume also decreases. Okay, sludge drying. So of course, finally you can make it powder and you can use it for manure, or otherwise incineration also possible. Okay, incineration means burning completely. Okay, so then incineration or manure purpose. Okay, powdering. Okay, it can be done either of this. Okay, so in this way we can handle. But our concern in gate point of view is actually how much volume will be reduced. So what formulas we need to use, what concepts we need to use to find the moisture content changes as well as volume changes. A simple example I will tell you. Suppose here one simple problem I will give you. Suppose a sludge of 900 meter cube, okay, consists of 99% moisture content. Okay, assume specific gravity of solids equal to 1. Okay, specific gravity of solids equal to 1. In sludge thickening process, if in sludge thickening process, okay, moisture content is reduced to 98%, then find the final volume of sludge in meter cube. This is the question, okay? So here, final volume we need to find. So initially, see 99% moisture content is there, means how much solids content? 1% solids content, right? Because of 100%, 99% moisture content is there, then solids content is 1%. That means mass of, first of all, we don't know the mass of sludge, right? Okay. Suppose if you take 100 kg of sludge, 100 kg of sludge if you take, 99 kg moisture, 1 kg solids. That is the meaning of moisture content and solids content. Okay, 100 kg out of 100 kg, 99% moisture, 1 kg solids. Now here, specific gravity of solids 1 means specific gravity of water is also 1. Obviously, density of sludge will be how much? Density of sludge. Okay, actually, one formula I can use. So solids volume plus water volume equal to sludge volume. Solids volume is mass of solids by density of solids. Is the mass by density. Okay, mass by density is actually solids volume, right? Plus mass of water by density of water equal to mass of sludge, total mass by density of sludge. Okay, sludge SL. Okay, this is the formula you can use. Okay, so here because specific gravity of solids is 1, specific gravity of water also 1, so mass of solids, okay, mass of water, so we can separate it actually. Okay, masses. Okay, because suppose mass of solids ms by density of solids 1000, then mass of water we don't know, but mass of sludge minus mass of solids by density of water also 1000 equal to volume. This volume we know. What is that volume? Okay. Actually 99:1, right? That one mass of this ratio we know actually. The ratio here initially mass of solids to mass of water equal to 1:99, right? 1:99 mass of solids to mass of water. So this total volume is mass of sludge by density of sludge is 900. This is volume totally 900 meter cube. Then we can use like this: mass of sludge by 1000 plus mass of water equal to mass of sludge by mass of water equal to 1/99. Mass of water equal to 99 times of mass of sludge by that also 1000. So you can find the mass of solids. Okay, so mass of solids you can work out. Mass of solids by mass of water equal to 1/99. So mass of solids equal to, you can work out here. So what is this here? Common is, so common is there. So 100 times of mass of solids equal to, so 1000 into 900. Is it okay? Mass of solids equal to, is it 9000 kg?
Yes, sir.
Mass of solids 9000 kg. So mass of water will be 99 times of that. 99 into 9,000 kg. These are the masses actually initially. So you can work out like this. You should be able to think like this in this manner. Okay. In this manner, we need to think. Now, see, in thickening process, water mass only will decrease. Okay, water mass only is going to decrease. Okay, that means no solids will decrease actually. That means solids will be same. See, mass of solids will be, see, after, I'm talking about after thickening. After thickening, mass of solids to mass of water equal to how much? See, 98% means it must be 2 is to 90, 2 is to 98. Mass of solids to mass of water must be 2 is to 98 because 98% moisture content means 2% solids content. So mass of solids to mass of water must be 2 is to 98 or 1 is to 49. 1 is to 49. That means here solids won't change. Solids same 9,000 kg. So that means 9,000 kg is to mass of water. We don't know till now. So this much. So mass of water equal to how much? Mass of water equal to, yeah, it's very simple. 9,000 by mass of water equal to 1 by 49. So mass of water equal to 49 into 9,000 kg. So this is mass of water. Okay. Now volumes we can work out. So volume of sludge equal to volume of water plus mass of, sorry, volume of water plus volume of solids. So volume of water means mass by density 49 into 9,000 by its density 1000 plus volume of solids. Volume of solids, how can you get mass of solids by? I'll write formula. So which is equal to mass of water by density of water, mass of solids by density of solids. So mass of water is 49 into 9,000 by 1000 plus solids mass. How much? It won't change actually. 9,000 by 1000 equal to
450 meter cube.
450 meter cube. So you can observe here, this is the volume of sludge. So final volume of sludge is 450 meter cube. See here, 900 meter cube volume becomes 450 meter cube just by reduction of moisture content of 1%. See, moisture content reduced from 99% to 98%. That's all. So the volume becomes half. Clear now? So just by reduction of 1% of moisture content is causing here 50% volume change. Okay. So simply you can use one formula. If specific gravity of solids is 1, you can use one formula, that is V2 by V1 equal to 1 minus moisture content means, okay, 1 minus V2, okay, 1 minus M1 by 1 minus M2. So that is equal to 1 minus initial is actually 99%. So 0.99 by 1 minus 0.98 M2. So which is equal to 0.01 by, so okay, V1 by V2. This is V1 by V2. You can use this formula. By 0.2, that is 1 by 2. So V1 by V2 equal to, okay, 1 by 2. So V1 is 900. Is it V1 by 8 or V2 by V1? V2 is small, V1. Yeah, V2 by V1. Okay, equal to 1 minus M1 by 1 minus M2. So V2 we don't know. V1 900 equal to 1 by 2. So V2 equal to 900 by 2, that equal to 450 meter cube. You can use this formula. Suppose similar problem I will ask you. The moisture content of sludge is reduced from 98% to 97%. Assume specific gravity of solids is 1. If it is 1, then only it works like this. Okay, it's 1. Okay, assume specific gravity of solids equal to 1. If initial volume is 400 meter cube or 600 meter cube, find the final volume. Okay, you can use that formula. If it is specific gravity of solids is 1, you can use that formula. That is V2 by V1 equal to 1 minus M1 by 1 minus M2, which is equal to 1 minus initial percentage is 98%, but that means 0.98 by M minus M2 means 0.97, that is 0.02 by 0.03, that equal to 2 by 3. So V2 equal to 2/3 of V1, that is 2/3 of V1 is 600, that equal to 400 meter cube is the final volume. So volume reduced from 600 to 400 just by reduction of moisture content from 98% to 97%. Okay, so this works only when specific gravity of solids is 1. If specific gravity of solids is some other thing, then you cannot use this actually. Let us take one problem. The moisture content of sludge is reduced from 99% to 98%. Okay, the specific gravity of solids is 2.5. Okay, if initial volume is 900 meter cube, find the final volume of sludge. Okay, this is the question. So you know, initial volume is 900 meter cube. See, mass of water to, mass of solids to mass of water equal to, see, 99% water is there, means 1% solids. That means 1 is to 99. So total volume equal to volume of solids plus volume of water. What is volume of solids? Mass of solids by density of solids. Volume of water means mass of water by density of water. So you can substitute here. That means here mass of solids by mass of water equal to 1 by 99. Okay. So mass of water equal to 99 times of mass of solids. So you can substitute there. See, mass of solids divided by density of solids 2500 because 2.5 is the specific gravity. Mass of water is 99 times of mass of solids. By density of water is 1000. Okay. So total volume is 900. So you can work out mass of solids here. So mass of solids equal to mass of solids equal to 900 by 1 by 2500 plus 99 by 1000 equal to. You can work out mass of solids easily.
9054.32.
Emma?
9054.32.
0.38.
32, sir.
32. 9054.32 kg. Yes, ma?
Yes, sir.
Ante vachinda lekapothe. Okay, let it be. So now just final. This is initial actually. After dewatering, okay, final values are like this. I mean, after thickening, see, moisture content is 98%. That means mass of solids to mass of water will be now. Solids content will be how much? Moisture content is 98% means solids content 2%. So 2 is to 98. That equal to 1 is to 49. So mass of solids by mass of water equal to 1 by 49. That means mass of water equal to 49 times of mass of solids. Okay. Mass of water equal to 49 times of mass of solids. Mass of solids fixed won't change. Okay. Now mass of water equal to 49 times of 9054.32 kg. So volume of sludge equal to sludge volume. This is sludge volume. Okay. Sludge volume equal to volume of solids plus volume of water. Volume of solids means mass of solids by density of solids plus mass of water by density of water. So mass of solids equal to 9054.32 by density of solids 2500 plus mass of water is 49 into 9054.32 by its density 1000. So this is the volume of sludge.
447.28.
28 meter cube. So earlier it was 450, right? 900 becomes 450 in earlier case, but in this case it is 447.28 only because solid specific gravity is 2.5, not 1. If it is 1, then you can use that formula, otherwise you cannot use that formula. Clear?
Yes,
It will
sir.
work out like this. Solids quantity is always constant. Okay. I mean solids, not solids content, solids mass is constant always. Solids mass is constant always. So you see one problem came in 2011 GATE. GATE 2011. Note down the problem. The sludge from the aeration tank of the activated sludge process ASP has solids content by weight of solids content of 2%. That means what is the moisture content? 98. 98. Is asking this sludge is put in a sludge thickener. Sludge thickener where sludge volume is sludge volume is reduced to half. Reduced to half. Assume that the amount of solids in the supernatant from the thickener is negligible, comma, the specific gravity of sludge solids is (2.2) and density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube. What is the solids content by weight? What is the solids content by weight of the thickened sludge? So this is the question, okay? Options are like this: 3.96%, 4%, 4.04%, 4.10%. Okay. So initial and final. We will see initial and final case. Initially, solids content 2%, right? That means mass of solids is to mass of water equal to solids 2 means water, obviously 98. These are the masses. So volume of sludge, let us assume it is V1. V1 equal to mass of sludge by density of solids plus mass of water by density of water. This is V1. So which is equal to, let us take mass of sludge. So this is actually 1:49. That means mass of water equal to 49 times of mass of sludge. Okay, mass of sludge by density of sludge is, because 2.2 specific gravity 2200 plus mass of water is 49 times of mass of sludge by 1000 water. Okay, this is V1. V1 is in terms of this one MS. Okay, so now final actually V2, he has given V2 half of the V1, right? Volume reduced to half. Okay, somewhere it is there. Sludge volume reduced to half. That means V2 equal to V1 by 2, which is equal to, yeah, volume decreased that much. Okay, then volume decreased that much means, see here, basically volume is due to what? Volume of solids plus volume of water. Okay, volume of solids was same. Volume of solids won't change. Mass of solids by 2200. Okay, volume of solids is same. What about volume of water? Decreased here. Okay, decreases. Okay, so you know
half of the distance.
yeah, volume of water, we don't know that actually. So here V1 by 2, you can substitute here actually half of V1. V1 is what? ms by 2200 plus 49 ms by 1000. So volume of water you can work out here. Yeah, find the volume of water. Volume of water equal to it's actually ms into 1 by 4400 plus 49 by 1000 minus 1 by 2200. That is volume of water. Volume of solids. Volume of solids same. ms by 2200. So solids content equal to
49 by 2000. 49 by 2000.
is 49 by 2000. Yeah, 2000. Yeah, 49 by 2000. So volumes are there. So masses also you can work out. These are the volumes actually. Masses means mass of water equal to what is that mass of water? Mass by volume equal to density. So volume equal to mass by density. Sorry, I mean mass by volume equal to density. So we need to mass means volume into density. Volume into density. Okay. So mass of water equal to density 1000 into what is this quantity? Tell me.
0.0245.
245.
0.0245 ms. This one 0.00
4.54 into 10 to the power of minus
or 000?
0.000.
000
4545.
4545 ms. Okay. So mass of water equal to 1000 into 0.0245 ms, which is equal to 24.5 ms, right? Mass of water. Mass of solids equal to 2200 density multiplied by 0.004545 ms. 0.004545 ms, which is equal to how much?
One
Emma?
ms.
ms only. ms is ms. mw is 24.5. So now obviously solids content equal to mass of solids by total mass. Mass of solids plus mass of water. That is 1 by 1 plus mass of water by mass of solids. It's a 24.5. Yeah, equal to how much? Solids content. One by 25.5. Percentage means into 100.
3.9%.
3.9
9%.
only.
92, sir.
92.
Yes, sir.
96 రాలేదమ్మా.
No, sir.
Then once again you check it. 1 by 4400 plus 49 by 2000 minus 1 by 2200. Whether it is 245 or something else is there. Or tell me in exact fraction form.
7 వచ్చింది, sir.
ఏమా fraction form లో చెప్పమ్మా. fraction form. One by 4,400 plus 49 by 2,000 minus 1 by 2,200. 267 by 11,000. Okay. So that is 267 by 11,000. That equal to 267 by 11 ms. So same you can substitute here, 267 by 11, which is equal to how much? 1 by 1 plus 267 by 11 into 100. 3 point?
957.
So 96. 2 decimal place 96 percentage. Okay. Percentage into 100 means percentage. So option A. So like that exactly you can work out. Okay. The logic is here. Always you should work with masses, volumes, and solids. So solids content is, solids mass is not changing anywhere. So whereas volume of water decreasing in thickening process. So it's very simple. First 2% of solids content means 2:98 solids mass and water mass. That is 1:49. So initial volume equal to mass of solids by solids volume plus water volume. Solids volume mass by density. Similarly, water mass by density, but mass of water is 49 times of ms. So here we got V1. Finally, volume reduced to half means V1 by 2 equal to next Vs plus Vw. Here V1 we know substituted. So what volume of water you can work out in terms of this, obviously. So Vs won't change. Whatever initial was there, same volume of solids. Okay. That means mass of solids also won't change. So mass of solids ms only we got. Okay. Ms only. So only mass of water will change. So at present, what is the solids content? You can work out. Clear kada?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. See some problems, some other problems, similar problems. Madhu, అర్థమైందా?
Yes, sir.
Let's see this. A settling tank treats eight mld sewage containing 250 mg per liter suspended solids. Suspended solids. The tank removes 60% of the suspended solids. Okay. Calculate the weight and volume of the sludge. Weight and volume of the sludge produced daily if the moisture content of sludge is A 95%, B 90%. Okay, two problems are there. Take specific gravity of sludge. Specific gravity of sludge, he has given sludge only. Specific gravity of sludge as 1.02. He has given specific gravity of the sludge. Mind it, okay? Okay. Now, first of all, how much solids are there? We will see. Weight of solid, mass of solids. Okay. So, total solids, total suspended solids. Suspended solids in sewage water. Sewage water of 1 day. 1 day suspended, I mean 1 day water, 8 million liters. That means 8 million liters means 8 into 10 cube, made 8 into, okay, put it, let it be in liters. 8 into 10 power 6 liters per day, this many liters, into 250 mg. Okay, so to convert into kg, divide with 10 power 6. Okay, you can convert it into kg. So basically it is 250 into 8, that is 2000 kg of suspended solids are there in the water basically. Okay, per day this many solids are needs to be removed. These many solids are there in the water. So 60% is the removal in the sludge. So sludge solids per day basis equal to 60%. 0.6 into 2000, that is equal to 1200 kg. Sludge solids are 1200 kg. So first we will see sludge solids this much means, sludge volume. Is it possible to find? Sludge solids mass is there with us only. Okay. Sludge solids mass is there. So what can be done? Moisture content, first take moisture content of 95%. Moisture content equal to 95%. That means mass of solids to mass of water equal to what? 5:95, right? That equal to 1 is to how much? Is it 19? 1 is to 19. Mass of solids to mass of water. So mass of solids we know. Mass of solids equal to 1200 kg. Mass of water will be 19 into 1200 kg. Okay. So mass of sludge is how much now? Mass of sludge. (1200) plus 19 into 1200, which equal to 20 into 1200. That is 24,000 kg of sludge is producing per day. You know what is the density of sludge? Density of sludge equal to 1020 kg per meter cube because 1.02. Okay. Now what happens that volume? Volume of sludge equal to mass by volume equal to density. Volume, if you want to find mass by density, right? Mass by density. Mass of sludge by density of sludge is volume. Mass of sludge is 24,000 kg by density 1020 kg per meter cube. That equal to volume of sludge is
23.53 meter.
23.53 meter cube. So this is the volume of sludge. Can we find specific gravity of solids? Is it possible? Specific gravity of solids from this. Is there any possibility for finding that? How can you find specific gravity of solids? See, mass of solids. See, volume of water can we find? Mass of water is there. Volume of water? Mass of water by density of water is volume of water, right? Volume of water equal to mass of water by density of water. That is 19 into 1200 by 1000, which is equal to volume of water.
22.8.
Huh?
22.8.
22.8 meter cube. So volume of solids now, volume of sludge minus volume of water. 23.53 minus 22.8. So volume of sludge equal to
0.73.
0.73.
0.73 meter cube volume of solids. Mass of solids is 1200 kg. So mass by volume is the density of solids. Density of solids equal to mass of solids by volume of solids. That is 1200 by 0.73, which is equal to
1643.83.
1643 kg per
0.82.
meter cube. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So specific gravity of solids. (1.643). Okay, that is the specific gravity of solids 1.643. Like that, you can work out anything, whatever you want, you can work out. If you know simple the physics, okay, mass, volume, density things. Okay. Similarly, if volume is 90%, sorry, moisture content is 90%, what happens? See, in place of this, if it is 90%, B bit, okay. So then this would be 10:90. This would be 1:9. So the 1200 kg, that means here 9 into 200, 9 into 1200. This will be 9. Then mass of sludge will be 9 plus 1, 12, only 1200 kg, right? So 12,000 kg. Mass of sludge is 12,000 kg. Then volume will be how much? Half of that, right? 11 point.
764.
765, right, ma? 765. Okay. Half of that. So you can work out based on that everything. Okay. Here also volume, this one 19 means 9. Volume of water 9 times of 1200 by 1000. So it is
10.8.
10.8. 10.8. So then instead of this, now you get 11.765 minus 10.8. Okay. So what would be this volume of solids?
0.965.
0.965. So this would be, yeah, and this would be different. How much?
1243.52.
1243. So this will be 1.243 like that. So based on moisture content, everything will change here. Okay. So you can see that. Okay. Next problem. అర్థమైంది కదా క్లియర్ గా ఇది?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next problem. Okay. Question is like this. Determine the liquid volume. Liquid volume means that sludge volume. Okay. Put sludge volume only. Sludge volume before and after. Before and after digestion. And the percentage reduction for percentage reduction for 600 kg of 600 kg dry basis. Dry basis of primary sludge. Of primary sludge with following characteristics. Okay. Number 1, solids percent. Number 2, volatile solids percent. Number 3, specific gravity of fixed solids. Number 4, specific gravity of volatile solids. Primary digested. Primary 5% solids content, digested at 10% solids content. Volatile solids 60%. Primary here 60% destroyed. Destroyed. That means digested. Okay, only 40% will be there out of volatile. Okay, 2.5, 2.5, 1, 1. This is the question. Okay. Okay. First of all, two types of solids are there here: volatile solids, fixed solids. Okay, volatile solids, fixed solids. So how to find solids specific gravity? Okay. So primary, if you see, volatile solids 60%, fixed solids 40%. You know, volume of solids actually mass of, okay, total volume of solids equal to volume of volatile solids plus volume of fixed solids, right? That means then you can write like this: mass of solids by density of solids equal to mass of volatile solids by density of volatile solids plus mass of fixed solids by density of fixed solids. Okay, that means suppose 100% mass of solids 100% by density of solids, okay, equal to here volatile solids 60% mass by volatile solids density, fixed solids 40% by density of fixed solids. So we can work out like this. That means solids, so solids density, okay, or solids specific gravity, you can work out like this. Okay, so specific gravity of solids equal to, now specific gravity of solids, how can you find? Means 1 by specific gravity of solids equal to 0.6 by volatile solid specific gravity, how much? 2.5. Sorry, 1. Fixed solid specific gravity 2.5. So what is the specific gravity of solids? Equal to SS equal to how much?
1.315.
Specific gravity of solids SS equal to 1.315.
315.
That is the specific gravity of solids. Now moisture content, see here, similar way, okay. So you know moisture content, volume of sludge equal to volume of solids plus volume of water, right? Volume of sludge equal to volume of solids plus volume of sludge. So that means mass of sludge divided by density of sludge equal to mass of solids by density of solids plus mass of water by density of water. Okay, so here mass of sludge, suppose 100 by rho of sludge equal to sludge, actually solids 5%, 5 by rho of solids, water will be 95 by what? Rho of water, or otherwise 1 by specific gravity of sludge equal to 5 by specific gravity of solids 1.315 plus 0.05 0.95 by water 1. So specific gravity of sludge can be worked out. How much? Hmm.
1.012.
1.012. This is specific gravity of sludge. So you know specific gravity of sludge, whatever you want you can work out actually. So solids, how much? Mass of solids 600 kg. Mass of water will be, see it is 5:95, right? Is it 1:19?
Yes, sir.
19 times of 600. Total mass
11400.
11400 kg. So total mass is there. Sludge specific gravity is there. Volume of sludge. Is it mass by density? Mass of sludge, this one. Okay. Mass of sludge by density of sludge. 11400 by density of sludge is 1012. Yeah, volume of sludge equal to
11.26.
11.26.
26.
అంతేనమ్మా?
Yes, sir.
11400 by 1012. 11.26. 600 అది 600 ఇది 19 into 600. 1.01. 1010 వేసి చూడండి ఎంత వస్తుందో. 11400 divided by 1010.
11.28.
Okay, no problem. 11.26 meter cube. So this is the initial volume of sludge. Similarly, we can work out digested sludge volume also. In the same manner, we can work out digested sludge volume. See here, in digested sludge, you can work out here, digested, actually before this, we need to do some work actually here. Volatile solids 60% destroyed. So initially, total solids 600 kg. Okay. Initially total solids 600 kg. Volatile solids 60%. That means 360 kg. Fixed solids remaining 40%, 240 kg. Okay. These things are there, no? So now what happens here? Finally, after digestion, fixed solids equal to same 240 kg. Volatile solids equal to, see, 60% digested, only 40% will be there. 0.4 into 360, how much?
144.
144 kg. Okay. Now, what is the specific gravity of solids? You know, fixed solids specific gravity of fixed solids. What is that? 2.5, right? Specific gravity of volatile solids 1. So specific gravity of solids now, it is very simple. 1 by specific gravity of solids equal to, or total weight how much? 240 plus, you can do like this. 240 plus 144 equal to 240 by fixed solids 2.5 plus 144 by 1. You can do like this. Okay, simply reciprocals. Okay, so SS equal to, SS can be worked out like this. Okay, so SS equal to now specific gravity of solids after digestion. Hmm.
1.6.
It's digested solids actually. Now water content is how much? Solids content 10%. So mass of solids to mass of water equal to 10:90. That is 1:9. Okay. So now sludge density you can work out actually. So 100 by what is that? Sludge specific gravity equal to 10 by solids 1.6 plus 90 by 1. Okay. So sludge specific gravity equal to specific gravity of sludge Specific gravity of sludge, how much? Density of sludge also. Emma?
1.039.
1.039. Okay, that means 1039 kg per meter cube. This one. So obviously, what is the mass of solids here? Mass of solids. Fixed solids 240 kg plus volatile solids 144 kg. Totally 388 kg, right? Mass of water will be 9 times of that.
384.
384. Mass of water. So mass of sludge equal to 384 plus 9 into 384, that equal to 3840 kg. Mass of sludge. Mass of sludge is there, density of sludge is there. Obviously, volume we can work out. Volume of sludge equal to mass of sludge by density of sludge. 3840 by 1039, which is equal to
3.7.
3.7 meter cube. So he's asking us to find volume of sludge volume before and after, and also percentage reduction. So initially it was 11.26, now it is 3.7 percentage reduction. .26 minus 3.7 by 11.26 into 100.
68.1.
68.1% reduced, volume reduced, okay, after digestion. So like this, see everything, it's very simple. Always we should work with volumes, densities, masses, all these things, okay. Only one thing you should know, mass by volume equal to density, that's all. Everything is same as, specific gravity means specific density of that material divided by density of water, that is a specific gravity. So digestion means reduced, okay, destroyed. Destroyed means here, volatile solids destroyed here in digestion process, okay. So like this you can work, okay. Volumes always you can work out. Solids content. That's why starting itself we talked about this. See here. Sludge means it comes from settling tanks or primary or secondary. So sludge means solids plus water. Solids may be fixed or volatile. Thickening means the water will be separated so that the volume of sludge can be reduced and it can be handled easily, right? So moisture content means mass of water by mass of sludge. Okay, solids content to mass of solids by mass of sludge. So moisture content plus solids content equal to 1. And what we have discussed here, sludge digestion means it's an anaerobic process basically. Supernatant liquor, high BOD water will be separated after digestion, okay. By separating supernatant liquor, moisture content can be reduced. In the digestion process, actually it takes 4.5 months actually. Supernatant liquor will be separated and volatile solids will be reduced due to formation of CH4 and CO2 gases, okay. Volatile solids will be reduced. See, we have seen in the problem also 60% destroyed. So sludge drying process actually here also moisture content and volumes reduced, okay. So after drying of the sludge, it can be sent for incineration, or incineration means burning, or making it powder. It can be used as a manure for the crops. Clear? The calculation part. ఎలా వాల్యూమ్స్ తగ్గుతాయి ఏంటనేది మీరు ఈజీగా అర్థం చేసుకోవచ్చు అన్నమాట.